Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast Special Edition series, where I look at the prospects lists for the spring of 2022 on MLB.com. And then I'll go over who's in MLB's top 100s, who's untouchable, most likely traded within a year, most likely in the top 100 within a year. And at the end of the shows, I'm going to do something different. 2017 top 50 teams list on Prospect 1500. Where are they now? It is always fun to look back at this. And the first team up, as it is each and every time I do this, is the Arizona Diamondbacks. So I'm going to go through their prospects and where they're projected to start the season and whatnot. All right, their number one prospect is Alec Thomas. 2018 second rounder by the D-backs. His ETA is this year. He'll begin the year with Triple-A Reno. Last season, 231, 333, 308, 641. That is average on-base slugging OPS. He only played in 3 games last year and recorded 3 hits, including a double, struck out 3 times, walked twice, and had 1 RBI. Oh, no, that's the start of this year. That's my bad. So 2021, 313, 394, 559, 953, 18 home runs, 59 RBI, 52 walks, 99 strikeouts, and 13 stolen bases. So he'll be on the Diamondbacks sooner rather than later. So I didn't realize I was reading off this year's stats. All right, number 2 is Corbin Carroll, starting the year with Double-A Amarillo. 2019 first rounder by the D-backs. His ETA is next year. Last year in Advanced A, only played in 7 games because he got hurt. 435, 552, 913, 1.465. 10 hits, including 2 doubles, or 2 triples, a double, 2 homers, 5 RBI, 6 walks, 7 strikeouts, and 3 stolen bases. Number 3, Jordan Lauer, shortstop, beginning the year with A-Ball Vizalia, 2021 first rounder by the D-backs, ETA 2024. Last year in rookie ball, only 2 games, 400, 500, 600, 1.1. 2 hits, including a double, an RBI, a walk, a strikeout, and a stolen base. Number 4, Blake Walston, lefty, beginning of the year in A-Ball, Hillsborough, 2019 first rounder to D-backs, ETA next year. Last year, 4-5 with a 3.6 or 3.76 ERA in 19 starts, 95 and 2/3 innings, 86 hits, 16 homers, 33 walks, 117 strikeouts. Average 233. Average against, whip 1.24, and ground out, air out 0.86. Number 5 on their list, Ryan Nelson, the righty, 2019 second rounder by the D-backs, ETA this year, starting in Triple-A Reno. 7-4 last year at the 3.17 ERA in 22 starts, 116 and 1/3 innings, 87 hits, 16 home runs given up, 40 walks, 116 strikeouts, 206, 1.09, and .68. Number 6, Drew Jameson, a righty, 2019 1C by the D-backs, ETA 2022, which is this year. Double-A Amarillo is where he's beginning the year. Last year, 5-6 with a 3.98 ERA. 20 starts, but 1 game in relief. 110 and 2/3 innings, 98 hits, 15 homers, 36 walks, 145 strikeouts, 237, 1.21, and 1.21. Number 7, Bryce Jarvis, righty. 2020 first rounder by the D-backs, ETA 2022, beginning of the year, Double-A Amarillo. Last year, 2-4 with 4.42 ERA in 16 starts, 75 and 1/3 innings, 63 hits, 12 homers, 3 walks, 89 strikeouts, 225, 1.23, and .88. Number 8, Geraldo Perdomo, shortstop. Starting the year on the Diamondbacks, which is awesome. International free agent signing by the D-backs. ZTA was this year. Last year, with the D-backs. 258, 378, 419, 797. 8 hits, including 4 for extra bases, 1 RBI, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts, no stolen bases. In the minors last year, 238, 357, 359, 716. In 85 games, 219 at-bats, 71 hits, 6 homers, 35 RBI, 49 walks, 82 strikeouts, and 8 stolen bases. Number 9, A.J. Vukovic, third baseman, 2024 rounder by the D-backs. ETA 2023, starting the year with Advanced A Hillsborough. Last year, 272, 320, 446, 766. 13 homers, 62 RBIs, 22 walks, 105 strikeouts, and 16 stolen bases. Number 10, Brandon Pfaadt, righty, 2020 fifth rounder by the D-backs ETA this year. Starting year in Double-A Armadillo. Last year, 8-7 to 3.21 ERA, 22 starts, 131 and 2/3 innings, 105 hits, 22 homers, 28 walks, 160 strikeouts, 212, 1.01, and .72. 11, Slade Ciccone, righty, Double-A Armadillo is where he's beginning the year. 2018 third rounder, or 38th rounder by the Orioles. ETA 2023. How did he end up with Zona? Looks like that, he was a CBA pick in 2020. But I guess he was drafted twice. I was just going to say, I don't think he was drafted by, the Orioles in 18. But that makes some more sense now that I read that. Last year, 4-2 with a 4.12 ERA, 12 starts, 59 innings, 53 hits, 5 homers, 20 walks, 63 strikeouts, 240 average, 1.24 whip, and a ground-out error of 1.02. 12th, Seth Beer, currently the first baseman of the Diamondbacks. 2018 first rounder by the Astros, came over in the Zach Greinke deal, ETA this year. He had a walk-off homer the other night, which was amazing. Last year in the Bigs, 5 games, 444, 500, 889, and 1.389. 4 hits last year, a homer, 3 RBIs, a walk, 3 strikeouts, and no stolen bases. And a AAA Reno last year, 287, 398, 511, 909, 16 homers, 59 RBI, 39 walks, 76 strikeouts, and no stolen bases. 13, Kristen Robinson. This guy used to be highly touted. 2017 signing by the D-backs, ETA next year, but he's currently on the D-backs roster. 2019 was the last time he played. 272, or 282, 368, 514, 882. 14 homers, 51 RBI, 31 walks, 77 strikeouts, and 17 stolen bases. 14, Davison de Los Santos, third baseman. 2019 signing by the D-backs, ETA 2024. Starting the year in A-ball, Visalia. Last year, 62 games, 295, 370, 489, 859, 8 homers, 37 RBI, 26 walks, 67 strikeouts, and 3 stolen bases. 15, Tommy Henry, lefty. 2019 CBB round pick by the D-backs, ETA 2022. Currently in AAA Reno. Last year, 4-6 with a 5.21 ERA in 23 starts. 115 and 2/3 innings, 116 hits, 24 homers, 53 walks, 135 strikeouts, 268, 1.46, and .84. 16, Ryan Bliss, shortstop, 2018 30th rounder by the Red Sox, ETA 2024. He is somebody that was drafted again in 2021 by the D-backs in the second round. Last year, 267, 326, 448, 774. 6 homers, 24 RBIs, 13 walks, 42 strikeouts, 13 stolen bases. 17, Adrian Del Castillo, catcher. 2018 36th round by the White Sox. Then he was the 67th overall pick by the D-backs last year. He's going to start the year in advanced A, ETA 2024. Last year, 265, 367, 422, 789 in 24 games. 22 hits, including a homer, 14 RBI, 11 walks, 29 strikeouts, and no stolen bases. 18, Drew Ellis, 2017 second rounder by the D-backs. ETA this year, and he's currently on the D-backs roster. Last year at the D-backs, 28 games, 130, 277, 203, 480. 9 hits, including a double and a homer, 5 ribbies, 10 walks, 27 strikeouts. 19, Luis Frias, righty, AAA Reno, 2015 signing by the D-backs, ETA this year. Saw 3 games of relief for the D-backs last year, 2.7 ERA, 3 1/3 innings, 2 hits, no home runs, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts, 200, 2.1, and 1. And in Reno, only, last year, 9 7, 4.93 ERA, and 23 starts. 111 1/3 innings, 95 hits, 17 homers, 45 walks, 126 strikeouts, 226, 1.26, and 1.06 were his average against whip and ground out air out numbers. 20, Dominic Fletcher, outfield, Double-A Armadillos, where he started the year. 2019 competitive balance B-round pick by the D-backs, ETA 2022. Last year, in 102 games, 264, 314, 445, 759, 15 home runs, 56 RBIs, 25 walks, 109 strikeouts, and 3 stolen bases. Number 21, Matt Tabor, righty. 2017 third rounder by the D-backs, ETA 2023 with Double-A Amarillo. Last year, across 3 levels, 6-11 with a 5.87 ERA and 21 starts, 107 1/3 innings, 103 hits, 24 home runs, 39 walks, 96 strikeouts, 251, 1.32, and .98. 22, Levi Kelly, righty, Double-A Amarillos, where he's starting the year. 2018 8th rounder by the D-backs, ETA 2023. Last year, 2-0 with a 5.4 ERA, 15 games out of the bullpen, 25 innings, 16 hits, 3 homers, 28 walks, 27 strikeouts, 195 average, 1.76 whip, and ground out air out of .52. 23, Buddy Kennedy, third base, AAA Reno, 2017 5th rounder by the D-backs, ETA 2023. Last year, across 2 levels, 290, 384, 523, 907, 22 home runs, 60 RBI, 50 walks, 98 strikeouts, and 16 stolen bases. 24, Jacob Steinmetz, righty. Starting a year in rookie ball with the ACL D-backs. 2021 third rounder by the D-backs, ETA in 2024. Last year, only had 1 start, got the loss, 6.75 ERA, 1 1/3 innings, a hit, 4 strikeouts, 167 average against, 3.75 whip, and ground out air out of 1.5. 25, Jake McCarthy, outfield, 2018 competitive balance A-round pick by the D-backs, ETA this year. Currently on the D-backs roster. Saw some time with the D-backs last year, 24 games, 220, 333, 373, 706. 2 homers, 4 RBI, 8 walks, 23 strikeouts, 3 stolen bases. 26, Jason Guzman, shortstop, 2015 signing by the Royals. He came to the Diamondbacks on a minor league contract in November. His ETAs this year will start the year in Reno. 2 levels last year, 255, 312, 401, 713 with 6 homers, 37 RBIs, 18 walks, 76 strikeouts, and 11 stolen bases. 27, Blaze Alexander, middle infielder, 2018 11th rounder by the D-backs, ETA 2024. Will start the year in Double-A Amarillo. Last year at Hillsborough, 218, 316, 372, 688. 10 homers, 38 RBI, 44 walks, 126 strikeouts, and 17 stolen bases. 28, Wildred Patino, outfield, 2017 signing by the D-backs, CTA 2024. Will begin the year in A-ball, Visalia. Last year across two levels, 218, 286, 306, 592. 32 hits, 2 homers, 9 RBI, 5 walks, 58 strikeouts, and 6 stolen bases. 29, Luke Albright, righty. 2021 6th rounder by the D-backs, CTA 2024. Will begin the year with A-ball, Hillsborough. Last year, 6 starts, 2-0 with a 3.47 ERA. 23 in the third innings, 21 hits, 3 homers, 11 walks, 22 strikeouts, 247, 1.37, and 1. And number 30, Keegan Curtis, righty, Double-A Amarillo. 2018, 22nd rounder by the Yankees, and then he was dealt to the D-backs last year for Tim LaCastro. Keegan's ETAs this year. Last year, across 3 teams, 2-2 with a 3.2 ERA, 16 games relief, 3 staves, 19 and 2/3 innings, 16 hits, no homers, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts, 225, 1.17, and .69. All right, untouchable for this team has to be Alec Thomas. I mean, I think he's going to be potentially a perennial all-star. The guy can just flat out hit, and he's going to hit for the Diamondbacks, and he's awesome. Most likely to be traded. It's a tough one here. They have a slew of nice arms in their rotation, or could potentially have them going forward. But the guy that I think they are most likely to deal might actually be Jameson, because he's been a little inconsistent throughout his career. So I could see where they trade him. Most likely in the top 100 in a year from now. So in the top 100 right now, I forgot to allude to this. Obviously, Alec Thomas, Corbin Carroll, Jordan Lauer, and it looks like that might be it. Blake Walston's in there too. So, their top 4's in there. But most likely to make the jump in there, I think, could very well be Ryan Nelson. I know he's very close to the big leagues, but I would not be stunned if he's the one that jumps in there down the road. If not, then maybe Bryce Jarvis. And now here's the fun part of the series I'm going to do. Their top 50 from 2017 preseason. Where are they now? Anthony Banda. Anthony Banda is a reliever. Currently on the Pirates. He was on the Rays. He had flashes with the Rays. Jared Miller never really came around. He was number 2. Number 3, Domingo Leyba. He came from the Tigers in the deal that sent Didi Gregorius to the Yankees. So that Dominic Leyba went from the Tigers to the Diamondbacks. So that's kind of like what if about that player? DeWall Lugo was traded in the JT Martinez deal back in 2018 or 17, because then he signed with the Red Sox as a free agent. Victor Reyes on the Tigers right now as like a fourth outfielder. He came to the Tigers in the Rule 5 draft. Luis Alejandro Basabe came in the Andrew Bailey deal back in 2016 from the Red Sox, as did Jose Almonte. Jack Greenheimer, he bounced around a little bit. He came in a big trade from Seattle, so he was a Braves draft pick. Then he was a Mariners draft pick, and then he was traded along with Dominic Leone, Wellington Castillo, and Gabby Guerrero to the D-backs for Mark Trumbo and Vidal Nuno. I remember that trade. Mark Trumbo, oh my God, throwback. He was a good power hitter in his prime. So that's like a bit of information there about Jack Greenheimer. Scarenas Brito had some moments in the big leagues with the D-backs. Hit some homers. He was on the Blue Jays. He was on the Padres. He bounced around a little bit. Cody Reed, he was a Tier 3 prospect. He is now on the Rays. And he was traded from the Reds for Riley O'Brien. So, or he was last seen on the Rays. Edelverno Vargas. He was number 11 on their list. He was somebody that was on the D-backs, then the Twins. Just bounced around a little bit. He was a Cardinals international free agent. That's where he started. Marcus Wilson was 12. Henry Castillo, 13. Sergio Alcantara, 14. Jamie Westbrook was 15. I remember the pitcher, Jamie Westbrook, not the Diamondbacks prospect. Frenny Ozuna, 16, 17 was Geraldo Chisholm. That's Jazz Chisholm. So that's really funny. So now he's the Marlins shortstop. That's a bad one if you're the D-backs. And bad job on Prospects 1500 for misevaluating Jazz Chisholm. 18 Ryan January, 19 Anferny Greer, 20 Jimmy Shefferty. Then Tier 4, which is like middle reliever or utility guy. Somebody like how Marcos Gonzalez is now for the Yankees. Like that's a good example of this. Or Luis Gilmuro of the Mets. Josh Taylor. Tyler Mark. 23 is Joey Kernable. 24, Taylor Clark. That's an interesting one. He kind of went up and up and up, and then he saw some big league time. 25, Jose King. 26, Mark Caravitas. 27 was Gabriel Marcillo. 28, Francis Christie. 29, John DePlainter. Is he in the big leagues right now? He was very highly talented. A lot of people looked at him as a can't-miss type of guy with the D-backs back in the day. Currently with the Dodgers. He went to them in the Rule 5 draft. A lot of people thought he was the next big thing. That didn't really work out. 30, Curtis Taylor. 31, Alex Young. 32, Sam McWilliams. 33, Justin Donatella. 34, Brad Keller. Is this the same Brad Keller from Kansas City? That is it? Yes. He was a D-backs draft pick. How'd he end up in KC? That's a miss for them. He was selected by the Reds in the Rule 5 draft and then immediately traded to the Royals for cash considerations. Holy crap. Brad Keller could have helped the Diamondbacks right now. Or they could have traded him and gotten something for him. Mac Lemieux, 35. 36, Tommy Aveld. 37, Wei Cheng Hong. 38, Anferni Benavidez. 39, Kevin Ginkel. And then tier 5 are guys that just really, guys that project not to make a roster down the road, or they would think. Jordan Watson, Colin Pache made a roster. He's a reliever. I saw time with the Rays in 2019. Matt Coach, Jesus Munoz, Carlos Hernandez, Joey Rose, Ryan Burt, Jose Herrera, Daniel Gibson, Andy Yazri, and UD Ramos. That's your top 50 D-backs prospects from 2017. So the biggest takeaway here, they could have had Brad Keller. He's a middle-of-the-rotation guy. That was a miss in terms of misevaluation. And obviously the other one was John DePlanter, who the D-backs were absolutely big on to be the next big thing, but that really didn't pan out either. Alrighty, that was fun. So next up, I'm going to do the Atlanta Braves.